Hi, Roses. Hi, Red. This is Roses Are Red at the Psychic Ward. I'm Rosetta Marie, and I'm going to pull a few cards for this energy right now that I'm sitting in. What is this energy that you're feeling? So I do post these about 4 weeks in advance. This is a timeless reading, so you could be feeling this up to 4 weeks ago, or even now when you're seeing it, or anything that you do. Click on this video. Okay. So the frequencies are always spinning around. And if you like to get these readings in advance, you can subscribe to the members only so that you see the videos right away. Okay. This is a Fern. Someone's name could be Fern. There's something about this that makes it feel like there's a lot of levels to this growth, this personal growth. It's taking its time. I'm going to pull another one. And also, like, I see you being very resilient. This could represent a family, mother, father, and a baby on the way, or a puppy, some type of shared animal, possibly a cat. Okay, I'm still feeling yet another one in reverse. So maybe you and someone that you're dating is planning on having a baby. This could have been something you just recently discussed, like you want to have children for some of y'all. Or someone could be getting on meds. There's a few different situations here. Like, okay, so I feel like maybe somebody's feeling overstimulated, like they need to take vitamin C or some type of medication to soothe their nerves a little bit. And it's like there's levels to this, to calming down and relaxing. Like, you don't just snap your fingers and suddenly everything's okay. Like, you have to kind of talk yourself down. Um, But once you get there, it's like a place that you're not afraid of, um, like a fraidy cat. You don't run and scare easily once you work yourself to this new position. You could have been feeling like people were harassing you and stalking you for a while, and there's confirmation here that that was going on. This is just something that people will never admit to because it's illegal. A wolf in sheep's clothing will never admit to being a wolf because he doesn't belong here. So whoever this was that was stalking and harassing you is very careful not to leave any traces or tracks, because he knows he'll be shot dead in terms of a wolf or whatever the case is. He's definitely not welcome here. So he wasn't leaving any evidence for you to report his crimes of harassing and stalking you. And you might have felt like you were going crazy. Um, you may be getting some meds for that, because I feel like after a while it did turn into PTSD. Like, you were literally traumatized. And this could have been a number of gentlemen involved in this, if it's a male that was traumatizing you. Or there could be someone who's coming in to possibly help you to relax and feel good with this boss daddy energy. And yeah, like kind of like someone who's almost being like your medication and protecting you from this wolf. Because I see you as being this bobcat here, and then you have a wolf in sheep's clothing, and the boss daddy right in the middle. Just like this baby fern is right in the middle of these two plants. Okay, so let me know if any of this resonates. And you can book a personal reading in the description. The link's in the description. If you need to talk or anything like that, leave a comment if you need to talk about something, okay? Yeah, because there's definitely some energy like you have your own field where you feel comfortable. Because you see this mouse here, like you have things that possibly irritate you and you can control, and it's your own element where you are very secure, very strong, and you feel safe. And that's where we want to get you. If that's not where you feel you are right now with this wolf in sheep's clothing, someone who might have been antagonizing you for a while is being taken care of. Like there's another entity that's going to step in between you. Also, like a guard. So, a guard or a security guard or something, a police officer, someone's stepping in to separate you from what was distracting you and causing so much trauma and heartache in your life so that you can focus on what you feel secure pursuing. Somebody is looking you up, but I feel like this is someone who's working on your behalf as an advocate, who's possibly digging deep into your history to find out what has been bothering you and making sure that those things are sorted so that they can get you the help they need. You might be interpreting it as spying, like someone spying on you. But I feel like this person has your best interest at heart. And this person is working very hard. This person is a hustler, working hard to make sure that you're safe and you feel comfortable in this world. Because you got boss daddy and hustler clarifying these mushrooms here, which could also be kind of like a masculine energy. Okay. Traveling, you're going to be traveling. Yeah, this is a stalker. So listen, if you had a stalker and somebody who was going out of their way to make their presence known in your life when you clearly don't want to be bothered by this person, they're being stopped. They're being exposed and stopped, taken away in cuffs, handcuffs, because what they were doing is illegal. And I feel like they were trying to do it in a way to make it seem like you could not ask for help, like you couldn't reach out for help. Like you were going to be the one that was accused of being thrown off. A couple more cards for this energy. So I feel like you can relax. Like it's okay to relax. Because you're too busy winning to worry about what's going on with this wolf in sheep's clothing. Just know that it's already being taken care of. And I feel like you have a lot of pride and possibly arrogance. Like you might have been too stubborn to ask for help. But it's okay to be proud. It's okay to be proud. Like that's something that this person was trying to rip away from you. Traveling outside of their way to maybe even follow you in their car. And they wanted you to feel unsafe all over. Like they wanted you to feel like you were unsafe in your home. When you leave the house, you're unsafe. And I feel like because that's being taken care of and sorted, you can feel safe everywhere you go. Like you don't have to think that people on cars are watching you and like they're part of the enemy or anything like that, because this is one person who was bothering you. He was just following you everywhere. He really wanted it to seem like he had this whole army, but he doesn't. It's just him and his insanity. But I feel like you're going to be compensated for everything that you went through because of this. Is it PTSD or whatever? You're going to find someone you can talk to if this is something you're going through. Knight of Grains. And then get back in your mode of working and finding hobbies and interests, things that you enjoy doing and spending time focusing on. Even if it's just calling people out, but it's not like a horrible thing to be aware of things around you without thinking that, these targets are going to turn around and chase you down. Because I feel like you're a hunter in your own right. Two of Grains here. You're definitely planting seeds that you're going to be harvesting later and very soon. And then Page of Grains. This is all pentacles, all money, all wealth here. Page of Grains, Two of Grains, Knight of Grains. And it looks, so it says he began to speak boldly in the synagogue. When Priscilla and Aquila heard him, they invited him to their home and explain to him the way of God more adequately. So that's what I'm getting here, with this clout chaser and this bobcat here. Like, this is what you're comfortable dealing with. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up, dramatic. Like, you're comfortable dealing with people like that. People, clout chasers, you can definitely dead that noise really quickly. But a wolf howling to the moon, that's a little bit much. That's something you might have had to call for some reinforcements. It's not just a matter of you spotting and tracking and, giving him the evil eye. He really needed to be dealt with by other wolves or people who were on his level to take that down, take that energy down. And look at this, I just realized with this tiger here is like, you do have a strong presence. You're very strong. Okay. Like, it's not to be taken lightly with this dog and cat energy. You definitely have something worth saving. So people invested in your situation don't want to see you fall by the wayside. They definitely recognize the light within you, and they're going to make sure and see to it that you have all the resources that you need. Okay, so that's the energy that I have for this reading. If you want to book a reading, that's in the description, the link. And if you want to see these readings up to 4 weeks in advance, you can subscribe to the members only. But for now, I'm going to end this and I'll see you in the next one.